Hello. All right, getting the back into the streaming world. Only working. What's my volume sounds like? That's pretty loud, and I sound pretty quiet. I'm gonna just go back to. All right, put a little gain on. Hopefully that'll. All right. All right. All right. Well, it seems like I'm up and running. Again, audio is always tricky when you're the only one listening to it. Birds can be annoying at Dwarf Fortress, but hey, we'll worry about that later. I just gotta verify if I'm actually am I streaming to Twitch? That's what I'm wondering. I tried to output it only to YouTube. I think that's where I'm at. I don't seem to be. Yeah, I don't seem to be live on Twitch. Well, that's kind of what I wanted. I'm not going to be a big time streamer, but anyways, my name's Sin. This is In for the Win. I largely play. Oh yeah, there's the music. That's probably way too loud. Let's go. Turn. I like the music, but hey. Anyways, yeah. So I've been. I'm In for the Win. This is In for the Win. I'm Sin. Sinister, but we'll just go Sin for short. I have 0 experience with Dwarf Fortress up until the premium / Steam release, and I've spent quite a few hours watching tutorials and videos, and I'm really enjoying the game. I've played a lot of RimWorld, played a lot of Minecraft, I pretty much solely play building, base building, city building, crafting, survival. I pretty much play that. So if that's any type of your game, be sure to keep an eye out, because I will be making videos for whatever I feel like playing. Maybe eventually I'll have a proper stream schedule, but for now it's just something to keep me a little more motivated and playing the game. I've oh man, I think I've probably done 4 or 5 worlds of Dwarf Fortress already since the start. Basically learning the ropes, finding out stuff the hard way, such as building too close to a tower. That was my last playthrough, and I basically got invaded by some undead that my guys could not even remotely keep up with. There was like 2 undead guys, and they killed, I think, 4 out of my 11 dwarfs right off the bat. So I gave up that world and made sure I wasn't close to a tower on this one. I haven't touched aquifers yet or either. It's just, I guess, a necessary headache that a learning player doesn't really want. I've learned, yeah, the basics, getting to know the blueprints. This is one of my, I'm still only in the first year of this world. I think I'm gonna give it up though, and I'm gonna check out a couple, try a new playthrough, and potentially, yeah, maybe I downloaded a few mods, so I think I'm gonna try them out. I go like this. I'm just gonna get rid of this world, just to avoid confusion of me joining into worlds that I'm no longer using. So I've been watching a lot of Quill 18 and Blind. They're both content creators, YouTube and Twitch, and they make a lot of great content, so I highly recommend going to check them out if you're learning the game. Yeah, I followed Quill for a while. He's got lots of other good content on lots of the games I play. So if you're really wanting to learn, go check out those guys' page, because yeah, I'll do my best to kind of guide through here. But I am going to basically leave default settings, with mineral occurrences on frequent, and so judging by this, these are all the default mods. I haven't even tried mods yet here. Audible alerts, see-through smooth designations, interface tweaks. I think the main reason I want this is because I've destroyed so many squads. They have the X button in the squad, so like you'll set up your crew and then accidentally try and back out and click X. So that's the main reason I want that one. And I did some reading, and I found out that instruments are like completely randomly generated. I was wondering why I couldn't figure out what the heck they were. Like it was a pan flute or a lyre or, you know, whatever it was. And I think the game actually just creates random. So this one, Better Instruments, from my understanding, is going to make it so that it's just like standard instruments. So if I want somebody to be like play guitar, then that's what it will. And because I'm still learning, I'm gonna do this dry mines, no aquifers. From what I'm understanding, it will eliminate them from the world. They may still appear on the Embark world map screen, but yeah, we'll go with the flow here and see what happens as our world generates. Demon Grime, the Demon of Grime. So yeah, I've tried large worlds, I've tried longer years, and or 250 years, and I just find, especially with the large world, man, it's a lot longer saving. But from what I've heard, it's way better than it used to be. It seems like a decent map, other than this island over here that's not connected, and yeah, I think this is totally doable. I don't know much about how much temperature affects your dwarves, but anywho, I'm gonna go over here. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to go and bring up was this. I found this handy, this was on the Reddit, and I found it was pretty handy. I think it's just a really good starting point for new players, to keep you on track. I mean, I feel like there's a ton of stuff to do in the game, but this kind of guides you through the process. Excuse me. Dog waking me up in the middle of the night. Anyways, so yeah, I find that's pretty handy to use. So anywho, ultimately I'm gonna make 1.5 to 2 hour videos. I'm gonna try and just do a bit of a walkthrough as I play. I haven't explored Legends. I think it really just gives you a detailed view of your world. Oh man, look at that. Crazy. I've heard that this game simulates everything, right? It simulates all the people, right? So in the end, I'm not going to worry too much about that right at this moment. We'll just get going just because I feel like playing. Hopefully the audio is good. This is really more of a test where I'm at. I've done this tutorial. If you haven't done it, absolutely go and do it. Is my dog whining? Oh no, it's the birds chirping. Is it? Are you whining, Luke? Are you whining? So in the end, we'll see what happens when we do this, because I don't want any of that. I want a flux-stone layer. Flux-stone layer is what allows you to produce steel. Or steel alloy, you know, in lots of games. Well, in real life, you can't just use Okay, yeah, my dog is whining. Of course, I will switch to be right back, and I'm gonna go let him out. Of course. Jesus, Luke. What? Do you need to go out or not? I'm playing games, so stop whining. No, I'm not sitting here petting you. Stop whining. And Bonnie, get out of here. You get. Okay, animals, leave me alone. I'm trying to do this just to sit for, for more than 5 minutes without being interrupted. That was the whole idea behind the streaming. I'm probably still... Okay, let's see, where am I? Go back to here. Yeah, okay. Oh, like animals, I tells ya. The cat comes over and the dog wants in, so the dog whines. Okay, so we've... Oops. I always forget you can't just drag. So, does it say, or did they fix it? It pretty much doesn't say. I thought there was a bug and it said that aquifers were still a thing, but as we can see, like, this is not normally how the game looks. When you do your find results, like, normally you're really limited to places without aquifers, but this really opens up the world for you, I think. So I just wanted to clarify that. Eventually I will dabble into aquifers, but for now, I'm just going to keep it simple. And so we like somebody who's fairly, well, I guess it doesn't have to be super popular. I don't want to go there because it's on an island. Humans, elves, there's a little bit of everything nearby. So you know what, because I'm going to clear this, because now that I know there's no aquifers, I can be a little less picky. So who do I want to be? I half the time, I mean, they all got decent population, so we're not being the Brass Crypt, the Haim of Gliding, the Escorted Gorge, and the Mischievous Roof. Well, I don't like the roof name. I'm okay with the Escorted Gorge and the Haim of Gliding. I don't know what Haim means though. There's lots. So those little pits, I'm pretty sure these are goblins. I don't want to deal with too much right off the bat. So let's go somewhere around here. I don't think I want, well, it looks like soil is very deep regardless. A lot of humans there. What is that? Is that a tower? Yeah, okay, so that's what I gotta watch out for. Towers, I'm pretty sure, are the ones that pump out the undead, which I don't want to mess around with. So, what about the aim of gliding? Is there a tower around there? I don't see one. I wish it was a little more visible. I find I struggle on this screen here, picking out where everything is. I want something calm though too. Let's click over here. So yeah, look, none of these have aquifers. Calm, temperate, heavily forested, vegetation, show cliffs. I want to go somewhere that's got a river, a brook. So there's no soil there. There's deep soil, some soil. How are the elevation in the cliffs? Sure, let's go somewhere right around here. Calm, wood, brook, deep soil, very deep soil. Some soil, little soil. I feel like the more soil there is, the more you have to dig through, which, I mean, probably isn't the worst thing. But it seems to be all very deep over here. Anyways, let's just pick very deep. Let's go like... What about down here? Some soil, deep soil. Okay, you know what? Let's try... yeah, let's try here. Let's go something like that. I'm still pretty noob here, so I'm leaving all this stuff as is. Eventually I'll prepare for my journey carefully, but we'll just get started and see what we come up with. Hopefully the audio isn't too loud. Okay, so yeah, awesome. Tons of trees. Ooh, ginkgo trees. They're huge. Wow. How high do they go? Okay, so we got lots of trees, which is good. Where's that brook? There it is. It's there. So right now, that's one of the things with the snow. You can't really see it. When you scroll down, you can see that our brook is there. I think I'm just gonna go pretty much straight down. Like there's bits of water all around. That's okay. Is it a brook or is it a... Yeah, it is a brook. I think brooks you can walk through, rivers and stuff are too heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I think I'm gonna just go right around here. So oh look at, they added that. I feel like that's new in the update. They weren't showing all the hotkeys right on there, but maybe I'm just not paying enough attention. So the general rule of thumb is dwarfs don't want to be above the ground. They want to be under the ground. So we're going to build an entrance. I think actually what I'm going to do first is chop this giant... Nope. I'm going to chop this giant tree down here. And hopefully not crush a bunch of other dwarfs. It's a big tree. And then, yeah, so we want to... I'm not a hotkey master right now. But what we're going to do is we want to dig down. I think I want to go right down to this layer to start. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You want to start on one layer and then scroll down with your mouse wheel. I feel like the audio is a little loud. I'm going to just turn it down. Yeah, so they're going to dig down. Oh, that was probably interface tweaks. That's probably why I can see all this stuff now. That would make more sense. Okay, so we're going down. Clay loam, clay loam. Oh, we don't want to build in clay. We want to make sure we're at a point So we're gonna go, I'll go 2 more down. Clay loam. Limestone. Okay, so we're down into stone now. This is where we at least want to be building our actual base. And then, oh, I guess we'll let him dig down once more. I will. Okay, so first thing I always got to remember to do is under labor, you go to kitchen, and you don't want to cook pump helmets. Pump helmets, you want to, if you cook them, you lose seeds. We want the seeds. We want to be able to keep, that's going to be our primary food source. So I'll go 1, 2 down here. And then the first place we want to do is set up a little farming area. So I usually just go like this, a little area for the seeds, and then I tend to go 5 by 5. So they're gonna mine out that area there, because we want to do that where the clay is. Clay, you can build a farm. If you go down to limestone and the floor is limestone, you can't set up a farm there. So I think we're just gonna set up a little open area here. I'm in the habit of not building squares. I find squares are just not as appealing. But what we'll do is we're gonna set up this area is gonna be our stockpile. So go back to labor, and you can see what jobs people are assigned to. I'm gonna make this guy only mine. I'm gonna make this mason and this metal crafter also mine, but they're allowed to do other tasks. If you click it to the red, they'll focus specifically on that. Later on, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be adding custom work details, but for now we just keep it straightforward. And in theory, the other guys, yeah, they're gonna go grab picks, because the default caravan embark or whatever has extra picks in it. You can open it up, you could view what's in there. You can also go to stocks, and you can go down to tools. Yeah, so maybe not, I don't know, I can't remember exactly where everything is. Like, if people said there is, like, one of my favorite reviews that I read was the menus have menus, and yeah, it's like you totally accurate. There's so much to absorb, and I mean, like, just the sheer amount of different, like, fruits and plants, and you know, that I get why this game has been a long time waiting. So yeah, we're gonna just leave it unpaused, let our dwarfs do our thing. There's no game speed, which I'm kind of okay with, because the game speed seems to be pretty quick as is. Like, it's not RimWorld. You play at speed 1 and it's like, wow, this is pretty slow. But so we're gonna let these guys go. Yeah, so while they're doing that, I'm also gonna set up over here pen pasture. So this is mainly because I don't like the animals all up in my space. I don't like them downstairs. They're filthy animals. I think we want cats inside at least. But I don't put cats and dogs in there. The dogs will go around and do their thing. From what I've noticed, it's mostly like get into fight with random things. Like, what was it? I look kind of shiny, don't I? I might have to adjust my lighting and stuff later. Anywho, so you set that up. Zones are pretty straightforward. Once they're there, you don't see them unless you're in the zone menu. So what'll happen is people will move all the animals there, and now the animals will stay there. That's what we totally want. You can rebind keys. Like, I'm not huge on scrolling up in and out with the map like that, but hey, I'm getting used to it. So what we're going to also do at the start, and this is just because rotting food makes what's called miasma, and people don't like it. So what I do is up here, I set a stockpile for, no, we go custom. I put corpses, all, and refuse, all. Oh no, all. I should probably take shells out, but I'm gonna leave it there. Man, look at all these things. Barn owl man, bark scorpion, black crested gibbon. Anyways, that will make sure there's no garbage slash food in our basement. Now, the garbage dump is different. I don't think I've even actually utilized it yet. From my understanding, it's where they're gonna take items that you specifically designate to dump. So if I click that, I can toggle the dump status, and I think they'll literally just take it over there, which is not really what we want. Why don't you chop down that tree? We'll set up a zone here for wood only. I paused a lot because I'm still learning. I don't like the game to rush along and me miss stuff. Okay, so they're done mining there. So this one we're totally gonna go, we're gonna go all, but then we're gonna go no corpses, no refuse, no wood for now. I don't want any stone in there. And food, I don't want drink. And I don't want seeds. Okay, so essentially, they're gonna start hauling stuff down here. And as soon as he or she, it's hard to tell, man. I can never figure it out who's what. We are going to go workshops, farming, farm plot. Okay, so boom, turn that into a farm plot. We're gonna make a new stockpile here, and then in this stockpile, and again, this is all stuff I'm directly learning or taking from the YouTube videos that I seen. I could have figured all this out, I'm sure, but there's so much other stuff to learn that I just wanted to learn the fundamentals right off the bat. Just checking the computer temp, it looks good. I don't like stuff getting too hot. Okay, so this stockpile's for all the seeds. So every seed is going to store down here. They're building up this one here. Should be done shortly. Okay, so first and foremost, we need food and drink, right? So plump helmet is what we're going to be using essentially for like food and drink, more or less. We want to have this one going all the time. I don't even know what cave reed are. I feel like that wasn't an option before. But anyways, so this first mining plot or farming plot is all pump helmets, and we're gonna expand on that later. Those are going to go with the we're going to be making food out of it. So the next thing I like to do is just kind of get a layout. So blueprint mode, it's not, as far as I understand, it's not like blueprints in Factorio. It's not like copy and paste this. It basically means plan stuff out without building it. So if I start here, each workshop is 3 by 3. So 3, 6. Now what do I want to do? No, you know what? We're gonna go another one out. Just go 3 out there, and then we'll go 3, 6, 3, 6. So those are where my workshops can go. Just to get us started, I like to leave some room to grow. So once you've kind of planned out, like if I let go, they're not going to do anything. But once you switch over and click on change blueprints, I can hover over this and bam, now they're going to mine that all out. So we're going to let them go ahead and do that. And I think, yeah, all these guys are hauling stuff. No stone in there. Ooh, we got jet. Jet is awesome. It's black. There's so many types of stuff that I haven't explored yet, but clicking on the object that you see will tell you stats about it, right? So limestone is a flux material, I believe is the term. So as you can see, make pig iron and make steel bars. So we will need that, which is good. Tetrahedrite is, I think that's a type of, it's going to be used to make bars as well. Tetrahedrite. Oh, silver. So I haven't even touched silver yet. I have no copper. So I think I'm probably going to skip copper for a good portion and go to iron right away. But anyways, this is again so much of a learning curve. 1, 2, 3. So the first workshop I want to build is carpenter. And that's so I'm going to build everything out of jet if I got it. Yeah, let's go like this. I want to mine more jet. Let's go like that. And then let's go like that. Make it a little bigger. Get a bit more jet. So then... Okay. And then we'll just go and mine that one out. Now, careful with the blueprints. Sometimes you go and you like think you're about to... see, like this. If I were to... I feel like I'm changing blueprints. I'm not. If I do this, it's going to make a whole new blueprint. Oh, wait. No, I guess I am. If I turn that off. Okay. Anyways, we got what we want. Let him mine. And then what we really need to do is get him a sleeping area. So I think what we'll do down here is make a... let's just turn this off right now. We'll not worry about it. Let's make a little hall here. Right now we got... Actually, you know what? We're going to go like this here. We're going to cancel this right now. Yeah, mine that out. Make a little room here. And then, so now that we've got... See, I like that. Look at that nice dark work area. Okay, so first thing we want to do is make beds. So at the beginning of the game, you can't do work orders. You have to make a manager and do that, which we'll get to. But right now, I just want to make a few beds so our guys can sleep. This is why I usually have that flow chart open, but you can always pause and look. Okay, so so we got the carpenter. We're gonna need a stone worker next, and jet, and then we're also going to need... You don't need them, but I think it makes your guys happier when they can make crafts. We're gonna keep everything jet, so let them mine that out. So yeah, this tells you, okay, whatever. I found some more jet there. No, it's limestone. Anyways, those are building. I'm gonna go blueprint. We can go 3 and 6. I can fit 2 more shops there. We'll add a little connector there. Open that all up. Okay, so what we need, he's making beds. We also need barrels, bins. I think you can use stone pots as well. Is it here? Add new tab. Why aren't you doing pot? No. Rock pot. Oh man, sometimes that drives me nuts. New task. Rocks. Click. Pot. Yeah, I think pots can also be used to store stuff. And so as you can see, there's stuff thrown all over this pile. We can expand it bigger, just like that, so we can fit more. But once we have some bins, they're going to start throwing stuff in the bins. So we want to put our beds down over here. Oh yeah, right. So sometimes you want to go furniture, bed. Keep building and use closest. I don't care what it's made out of. So 4 beds are gonna go there. So what we need to do though is tell people that I'm sure they would use the beds anyways, but we want it to be a dormitory. So again, we're gonna set a zone, and it's not gonna be part of anything yet. This is gonna give our dwarfs something to sleep in. So yeah, as you can see, where did he take the pot? Okay, so he went and used the pot as a food stockpile. So because we're dwarfs, I mean, barrels are good, but we'll also just do pots. Make a couple pots because we have tons of rock. I don't know exactly how they determine, I'm not there yet, which materials they use for building, but we're not going to worry too much about that. I mean, I don't know if the pots even, actually the barrels all look different. Okay, so we're going to make, I like to get an altar going because again, I think it really affects their happiness to have somewhere to pray. So I want to build an altar. And then another thing we're gonna need is a throne, and we're gonna need some tables. So we'll add a couple tables. So right now it's a little tedious, but hey, they got somewhere to sleep. We're gonna store our goods there. We're crafting. There's no plum helmet seeds, but we got around 60 and around 50. This game's got a cool feature. We have a bookkeeper who actually keeps track of your gear. So if you haven't, I mean, or not gear, well, keeps track of everything. And you only have estimates if you don't have them equipped. So, I like to use these as references too. So gather fruit, garbage dump. We don't need these. We're gonna need an office soon. A meeting area is pretty important. I like to kind of make like this is in my mind the production floor, and then so this one will be kind of like our living area, and it's pretty centrally located. So I think what we'll do is we're gonna make this area. We're gonna make an area like this. Oh, we got 3 up, 3 down. Oh, see, I'm on blueprint mode. You don't have to be on blueprint mode, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna make this our little meeting area slash tavern, and then I'm gonna make this area here a dining hall. So they have a place to eat. The dining hall is there. Water source and pit and pond. We're gonna do that later, but we're not gonna worry too much about it. But what we also need is an area for our food and drink. I think they're probably still being stored in the wagon right now. Or no, I think the food will be down there, but I think all the drink will be in here. See? All the booze are in there. So I like to keep booze kind of everywhere. So for now, we'll just make a little stockpile here. Go custom, food, drink all. So they'll move some of the drink there, and then as they're mining this all out, oh yeah, we need to go to our table. We need to make some doors. You can't make a dining hall without a door. You need a door for an office. So that will be our kind of hangout area. And then I think what we'll do is this will be like this and like this. Eventually I'll add some nice curves and stuff. But so this area is going to be where our... I like to stagger it a bit. I always feel like if I come out of my house or my room, I don't know if I want to be face to face somebody and have like an awkward, oh, we have to talk to them. So I always stagger the doors. So the rooms, I think ideally they probably want a bigger room eventually, but if they have a bed, a cabinet, and like a chest or a coffer, that makes them happy. So I'll start right off the bat by making 8 rooms. And yeah, again, I'm paused here. They're not doing anything. But I don't like to get caught off guard like I've done in my first few games and miss a bunch of things. I like to pause. It's raining. There's is that my fisher dwarf? Oh yeah, saying there's nothing to catch. Whereas I feel like though there's gonna be a ton of mussel in the river, maybe not, or in the brook, but lots of times there is. What happens to the brook here? Is it still frozen? Oh, it is. F1 will recenter where your wagon is. Okay, so we got food going. I don't care about all that. We got doors coming. We're probably gonna need more because we can multitask. Carpenter's workshop. We want more barrel to put booze, and we want more bins to put stuff. Okay. We need an area to store all the rock, but we won't worry about that now. Okay, so this zone is going to be a meeting area. Like that. Except, and then we actually want to make it an inn/tavern. Okay? The line of portals. Sure, we'll leave it that for now. And we'll just leave it as an unnamed meeting hall. While we're here, oh no, we can't do that yet. Let's go look up at our stack. Okay, we got 2 tables. So we're gonna build our furniture. And I'm just gonna put one here and one here for now. I don't think I have 3. See, I'll tell you. No, we don't have any. Okay, and then so I'm gonna expand this off as living quarters. I'll branch it out, and like, let's go like this. Start digging out those, and then turn that off. And then so eventually, like, what I'll do is I'll go like that. Oops, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to do that. I just want to plan. Okay, so yeah, eventually this is what I'll do, right? To optimize space and all. But down, I think up here, so then there's going to be a hallway there. There's going to be, no, we don't want that. There's painting mode as well. So if you just need to get rid of like 1 dot, you can do it like that. So yeah, that's going to be that. That's going to be the hallway. I think I want to... You know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to go like this, this, and so this will still be rooms further down here, but these are going to be offices. So, okay, so turn all that into usable space. Okay, silver and copper. Do I have some? I only got 1 throne. And I got a door though. Okay, so we're gonna need a door here to make that a dining hall. I'm pretty sure if I tried to make a dining hall without that door, it would tell me it's not enclosed. So I can accept my dining hall there. I don't know if I need to do it. I can assign it to the tavern. But I don't know if I want to do that. And so see how the dogs automatically come up here? I don't want that either. I don't want dogs in my dining hall. So Pretty sure if I click citizens and long-term residents, the dogs won't hang out. Let's see. Or is it citizens only? I mean, I guess they're their pets and they want to see them and hang out. Look at this guy. Spending some time reciting poetry. He's got a couple people listening to him. That's nice. I'm still getting the hangs of looking into all their stats and everything. Acquire object, craft object, be with them. Pray. See, pray to not Nothlog. So they wanna pray like right away. That's what I've noticed. So why don't we add a little hall out here? Then we'll go. I like to make them odd numbers so we can. You know what? I don't want to do that. I want to go like that. Like that. And then one entrance there. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so they got a meeting area, but what I want to do is I want to put some booze in here. Dwarfs want to be drunk all the time. They don't want water, as far as I know. They don't like water. They don't like being rained on. I don't. Maybe they have baths, but probably like hot or something. I don't know. So anyways, we're gonna go custom here as well. Food, drink. Okay, so more drink will be stored there. Food will be upstairs for now. What we're gonna need to do pretty quick here. I think we're gonna go. What we're gonna do is branch off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're gonna make just a big old storage area for now. Yeah, we're just gonna make this so we can stop having rock everywhere. Throw that down. Okay. Got a couple empty barrels. Okay, so we can put our furniture, our chair, and our door. All right, doors there. That's we're gonna need that. Okay, now I want to finish making. The altar's done. I'm gonna need 8 doors and 8 more beds. So, you know what? I think I'm just gonna. I like to get to work orders right away. I feel like I've got the basics. Like, I mean, eventually, let's see. This is empty now. We can destroy that. We don't need that there anymore. I'm probably gonna chop. I don't like to go crazy on trees. I'm a weird player. I don't have that mind. I mean, I can role play, but I'm like, I kind of want everybody to like me. I mean, elves have their benefits, right? Like, I mean, if they become my enemy, sure, but I'm not gonna. I hear they don't like it when you chop trees. So I'm just gonna chop down a few trees, keep it simple. We'll store that up here. Oh, the other thing I like to do, because, well, this one we're doing it right on the surface. We want to get our trade depot going. That's important. We'll put it by the river. No, we'll put it, yeah, on the other side here. I'll probably move it eventually. One thing I wish we could do is rotate. I wish we could have these looking, but I see why you don't, you know, like you wouldn't be able to see the chests and stuff. So anyways, we're just gonna slap that right there. So they're gonna build that. I think I have, yeah, use closest materials. That's fine. Um, let's just gather some food around here or whatever there is, so it's not as hectic. Still got 50 drink. That's good. But we're gonna need more. So right now, I kind of like, I'm still so new. I'm just gonna kind of mash everything together. So we want to build a still. I want to select the material and I want it to be jet. I like this color combo, the limestone and then jet. Light and dark looks good. We'll get this area started. We'll go accept and we'll go stone. So at least there's a place for stone now instead of just everywhere. Right. So now we can go and we can set an office like that, accept. So we're gonna assign that to somebody, but we have to decide who. And usually it's your expedition leader. So when you go to the noble, which is N, there's a bunch going on here. And again, like, I've never even done a sheriff, I've never done a hammer, I've done chief medical, and I haven't done messenger. But so what we want to do is we want to set a manager. He's the one that's going to allow us to make work orders. So we'll do Dodoc because he's got some related skills. And then at the same time, I just make him kind of everything. I make him the broker. See, this miner could also, but look at, it looks like he's got a few things. So we're gonna make Dodoc, and then yeah, it always seems to be the planter is a proficient record keeper, but they need separate offices. So Dodoc is also gonna be our bookkeeper. He's gonna do it all for us. I just leave this as default. I don't know how much time he spends bookkeeping, but I leave it at 5. And so as you can see here, it's telling him he needs at least a meager study. So once we back out, we can go back to our, I should get the hotkeys going here. But we're gonna go and click on it, and then we're gonna assign it to Dodoc. So now when we go back to the menu, this is satisfied. He's got his office, and then what that'll allow us to do now is to make work orders. So this is just makes it so much easier as opposed to going to where are we going? To carpenters. Beds are always carpenters. You always need wood for beds. So it is what it is. You can't, which I mean I don't think they're gonna sleep in a coffin. But I remember I was reading a book the other day and it was like where dwarfs like to sleep on stone. They were sleeping on like these stone slabs and everything, but that's not the case here. So we could go to task and we could queue up 8 beds, or we could queue up 1 task and make infinite beds, but that's not what I'm going to do. I should be able to do work orders now. So now this work order, like, you can make it per shop, or you can open up the work order menu and make work orders via here. This is, I think, the better option because eventually you're going to have multiple shops and multiple dwarves. So I think it's just in the get in the habit of using, what is it, O? Oh, O to get in, but not O to exit. So once we're in here, like, you got to be pretty specific. In this case, beds are pretty easy, right? There's only one option for bed. Whereas, like, okay, if I cancel that and I wanted to make a mug, you can go rock mug, and then that's a bad example. But like, yeah, look at arrow. If I wanted to make an arrow, I'd have to be super specific, right? So let's not worry too much about that. Oh, come on. Ay ay ay. Bed. B-E-D. Nope. B-R-F. Barf. Bed. Okay. I could make 10, but right now I just want to make 8. So this is what's going to modify that. You can set if-then parameters. We're not going to worry about that. So any shop, make 8 beds. And then we also want, okay, so this is an example. Door. We don't want just door. We want rock door. So I want 8 rock door. Oops. See, this is the shop amount of shops that can do it at once. Leave that. We only want 8 rock door. Okay. Those are going to make our stuff for our bedrooms. We'll let them keep mining there. Struck native gold. Ooh. Maybe we can make some. Is that gold right there? Haven't messed around with too much stuff either. Okay, so those are making there. How's our area here? Okay, so now that that's mostly dug out, we can go furniture. And even though it's called an offer, we want it to be an offering place. So we're going to place our limestone altar in there. Now... Okay, let's go. So it auto pauses in the menus, which is good. So I want to make rock throne. I want to make... Okay, let's make 10 rock throne because we want to make a dining hall for everybody. I don't know how tables exactly work. Go table, there's tons of options as well. We want rock table. I'm just gonna make 3 for now. Yeah, 3 of those. Okay, so the other thing I got, no, we want the stoneworkers craft store. Workshop. So at the beginning you're gonna want to have something to trade with people, and this is totally from Quill. It's his jam. He likes to make mugs, and at a starting point I think that's a great idea, also because dwarfs want to drink out of mugs. They don't want to just go up and put their mouth under the tap and like, I mean, as fun as that would be, it's not how they like to do it. So anyways, we've got the rock mug going, and I'm just gonna put that on infinite for now. When the time comes, you can go to tasks and you can see what's going on. There was a point in the game where I was like, I wanted them to do one thing specifically, and like it wouldn't happen, and I was super confused as to why. And then I looked at the task, and it was like I had so much stuff going on for like 9 dwarfs that it was just they couldn't do it all. So I'm still on one page here. I think we're just gonna leave it as is and let the game go. Yeah, I thought you already were the expedition leader. Okay, great. It's raining. Dwarfs don't want to be out in the rain. Hopefully they're not. So this is just totally preemptive in planning for autumn. That's when your caravan is going to come, provided... I think I learned that if you're under siege, the caravan doesn't show up. Okay, so there's our notification. Our 8 beds are done. We're not getting low on drink, but our drink is at 41, and we want to make sure we have sustainable drink. So let's make our first, like, actually important work order. If I go drink, we want to brew drink from plant. Okay. So, brew drink from fruit. Let's say, so he is going to make 5 drink, but we're going to set parameters. We're going to make 5 drinks if the amount of drinks available is less than, let's do 100. We just want to have drinks on hand. They don't go bad from my knowledge. They sit in the they sit there and they're all good. Wine gets better with age, and rum and all that stuff, right? So Okay. Um, and the other thing you can do is make sure there's unrotten and fermentable leaves. Make sure you got at least 5, right? I think he's gonna need 5 to make the 5. So we'll leave it at that. That's fruit, and then let's go drink plant, and we're gonna copy those exact same settings. So brew 5 drink from plant. If the drinks available are less than 100, like you can modify all these, but just use what's suggested, and same thing, 5 available. So that should keep them going. I think the check will just happen regularly. So the brew and drink what we need. That's super important. We'll worry about crafting food and stuff later. So there is some fish. I don't see a bunch of mussels. Lots of times. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of prepared tick brain. Well, I wonder how big ticks are that you actually get brain for them. Okay, so we can let all our stone gather in there for now. Okay, so where's our doors? How many doors we got crafted? Not enough yet. So we can place the beds though. Furniture, bed. Beds, I don't care about what material they use. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then, do I need doors for a bedroom? I'm guessing so. When you go over here, there's a difference between a dormitory and a bedroom, and you can use what's called multi. So if I circle that, what happens? Bed rejected, not enclosed. So just like the dining hall, they can't make. It's like, who's making my doors? There's nobody in the. Nobody's working. There we go. Get to work. Who is that? Iton. He's got a lover. Be extravagant, help somebody argue, cause trouble, fight. Unmet need, fight. Maybe he wants to be, maybe he wants to be on the, on our squad. I haven't done too much fighting yet, anyways. Relations. Deity. I was always wondering where that was. Wait a minute. Did I? Oh, I didn't do that yet. So now that we have this area, we go set another meeting area right here. No, let's do it. Oops. Sorry. Meeting area. We want to get all the walls in there. We're going to go accept. And then we're going to set this as a temple. And there's a lot of deities. I don't know if it's world-based. But we're just going to go no specific deity. So I'm pretty sure they can come in here and just start praying to whoever at the altar. So I think that'll make other people a lot happier. Really not making a lot of storing, a lot of planting. Make rock mud. No, yeah, well, capybara. This is what I was talking about, the dogs. The dogs just seem to capybara. These like man-hunting capybaras. I didn't think capybaras were so deadly. Is the dog going back after him? Whatever. I'm gonna let the dog do his thing. I'm not gonna be worried too much about it. Oh. Maybe See, this game. This is my favorite thing. It's like I didn't realize a little animal could be part of the problem. Rock table. I need. Okay, so let's set up another. So we want. I'm just gonna keep it wooden barrel. Okay, so make 2 wooden barrels. If the amount of empty barrels is less than 2, and we have at least 2 logs. Okay, so that's empty barrels, and we're basically going to do the same thing as bin. No. Wooden bin. Okay. So 2 wooden bin, empty bins. You can click on this one, type 2, and logs is greater than 2. Okay, so those should automatically make us barrels and bins. Okay. Now, my next thing I think I want to do is kind of get my squad going. I don't know if they, like, need a barracks, if it's absolutely required. But what we'll do is, let's dig out here. And then I go blueprint mode, because that'll be there, and that'll be there. Should I copy? Whoa. I don't like that. Oh no, wait, that's the hallway. Right. No, I do want that. Blueprint. I just couldn't differentiate, because then... Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we have offices there. Do I want to make 2 more offices? Yeah, I think I do. I like some symmetry in my games, so let's get rid of that. Let's go back to blueprint. Okay, and then okay, perfect. And then we'll make this. I just like to plan, you know. Whether or not I actually get that far in the game is a different story, but planning for me is half the fun. Like, I play Satisfactory and Factorio, and I feel like half the time I plan the entire factory and fizzle out before I actually, you know, do anything with it. Okay, and then so make rooms there. I mean, I can expand the dining hall down here. Turn that off. Yeah, mine down here. Okay, so going into summer. So we got another full season. Season and a bit till the trade arrives. But yeah, we're gonna set up. That's gonna be our barracks over there. Alright. Furniture, table. Table. So I could have made those auto, but I don't know if it's like 1 table per chair or if they can share a table. I feel like I got a message before that they were unhappy because they were sharing tables or something, but I'm not gonna stress about it right at this minute. Do I have chairs? I got 3 so far, so we'll just use closest. 3, and then yep. Empty food storage, clear tourmaline, wood barrel. Yep, that's all good. Now, okay, we'll let them do that. Still growing food. Rock door, rock throne. Do I have? Oh yeah, right. For all the bedrooms. That's what all the doors are for. So we can make these bedrooms. Furniture, door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're still crafting. That's alright. We got food. We got drink. Yep. Oh, and yeah, I somebody made a Reddit post about you can modify the game files to make certain alerts more pertinent, and I found it was like super useful. It wasn't hard at all. You just have to find your game files and the location and literally like add like a couple, like a colon and a P, and you add it behind certain things, and the game will actually pause at certain points as opposed to just, yeah, running. So let's see if we look at our task list. So yeah, there's still a lot going on, right? Because ideally, I would love all this freaking stone to not be here. But we're going to let them go. Tetrahedra, that's the one that's copper and silver, right? Yeah, so we need other types of ore, blah, blah, blah. Make wooden barrel. Okay, so if I go to O, rock door should be at the highest priority. I don't know why it's taking them so long, but anywho, we're gonna let them go. Looks like our doors are pretty happy too. Up here you can see their happiness. Like I feel like usually they're a lot grumpier early on, but that's good. They got a place to hang out and drink. They're gonna soon have bedrooms here. I'm just gonna let them do their thing for a bit. I'm gonna stop adding tasks for a couple of minutes here, and just hopefully this list, yeah, it's going down already. Yeah, so you made a jet door. I wasn't specifying materials. Yeah, that's what I gotta learn. Like, wonder if I can do. If I go limestone. No. Door. So it looks like it's either rock. Where did I see that? Objects. No. Justice. There was a place where you could like select the type of material or something. Or I don't know. I gotta dig back into it. Need more doors, guys. Come on, finish up on the doors. Item blocking site. Or suspend the construction of limestone door. Why? Well, move it then. Jeez. I can't build a door because there's a rock in the way. Well, get to it then. Move it. What's everybody up to? Sleeping, crafting, throne, mug. You know what? This guy over here, stop making mugs for a bit. Do some other stuff. Food storage bin. Wooden barrel. There ain't no empty barrels. Okay, so a bunch more thrones is done. Okay, furniture, chair, boom, 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 boom. Okay, bunch of places to sit and eat, and like, so maybe I need to add another 10 tables and 10 chairs. I feel like if I think back to the videos I was watching, that was exactly what was happening. Use closest. Door. Okay, perfect. Okay. We're going to wrap it up pretty quick here. I'm going to try and keep streaming from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. 2 hours every morning. Helps me keep motivated on what I'm doing. Hopefully, you know, people are getting stuff out of this. Hopefully this stream is going as planned. I'm actually using Streamlabs and trying to output to YouTube only, just because I don't know how regularly. I'm not going to focus on streaming on Twitch and YouTube and blah blah blah. And ultimately I want to be doing some content creation as opposed to streaming. So let's see what these guys are doing. Farming. You know, maybe I should focus on labor, planters. I don't know why he's not selected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It seemed weird. I mean, usually I thought they start with that. I'm gonna make that guy the only planter, so other people. So when you do that, it automatically changes it, right? But I want this guy to be the only planter. I want him to get specialized in it. Okay. And then, so in theory, once everything dials down, they should just start moving stuff. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go bedroom. We're gonna go multi. And it's a really great feature. I love it. It automatically can tell that those are 8 separate bedrooms. Boom. So now players should be able to, or the NPC should be able to have their own rooms now. We probably want to smooth some stuff out. I want that list to go down though. Okay, there we go. Now, if I go to, nope. Migrants arrived. How many? Jump to the location. Okay, I like to kind of watch them come in. Okay, what's your deal? You're an adequate weaponsmith. 3 children. You better not be bringing them all with you. Skills. Weaponsmith. He's a wordsmith. Dope. Dancer. Oh, that's a kid right there. 1 kid. 2 kid. Oh yeah, he brought all his little rugrats with him. Some sort of, what is that? Pup. Duck. Okay. So we got some new population here. 12 total. It's way better. My last time I played, I had everything set up, and the migrant wave was like 8 people, or I don't know. I had like 7 or 8 kids. It was ridiculous. It was just like they were sad all the time and they weren't helpful. So yeah, I'm grateful that we got some actual people. So we got 8 bedrooms and we're gonna need 4 more. So I think that's what the last thing we'll do really quick here before I shut it down for now. I might be back later this afternoon, but this will be my regular streaming time in the morning, / video uploading. Blueprint mode, just to make sure I don't screw up there. 1, 2. I don't know if the kids need their own rooms, but they're getting their own rooms. Okay, so let's turn that one into that, and then we want to rock door. I'm just gonna do make 5 rock door, and then oops, gosh. I feel like it should auto search. Like, it should automatically be there and just let me start typing. Let's make 5 more bed, 5 more door. Well, they dig out that hole. Why do we got so many drink? I thought I set the cap at 100. Oh. Brew drink from plant. Amount of drinks available is less than 100. Okay. Well, hopefully you guys aren't still brewing. Okay, so since we slowed down a bit, start making some more mugs for me, bro. And then, so yeah, in theory now, we should always have a few bins, if we're doing it right. Like, they should basically, yeah, craft them. You know what we're gonna do too? We're gonna smooth out all the rooms. Go like that, and go like that. That'll make them happier. And it'll keep other people busy. Okay, so migrants, jet, wood barrel, great. This is one of the add-ons. If you haven't noticed in the original, or the mods in the original game, it is like super annoying when you're in smoothing stuff. It just covers everything. You can't see what you're doing at all. So basically, furniture, bed. How many beds we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's beds. There's doors. So as far as I understand, the happier a place you're living, oh, I need one more door. Happier place your dwarves are, I think the more dwarfs you get showing up. Raining. Onal has become a carpenter. So the one thing I've noticed, oh yeah, it's not labor. Like, I wish there was like info on what this does, right? Like, okay, I kind of get what engraving is, and I kind of, but like, is working at a machine stone cutting? I don't know. Or sorry, not working at a machine, like making mugs. Is that crafting? Is crafting under stone cutters? It's kind of, but there is add work detail. So I'm gonna get into that later. My last door, is it done yet? Door. There we go. Okay. So they're going to finish doing that. We're going to go back to our bedroom. We're going to make sure it's on multi. We're going to boom that. Look at that. Done. 4 more bedrooms. Okay. So we got 12 bedrooms for our entire population. They're smoothing that out. We're also going to... yeah, let's just smooth out the entire tavern as well. And so that'll probably keep people busy for a little bit here. So I think that's a pretty good start, right? So essentially now we're making food, which I probably could use some more of, but we'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that when a caravan shows up. We'll buy some food from them. It's midsummer. We're getting close to autumn. Yeah, there's tons of more stuff we can do, but I think we'll just shut her down for here. Yeah, if you guys liked it, come back for more. I'm going to be making more videos. I'll be primarily streaming and kind of talking while I stream as a tutorial. Just, I don't know. It helps my brain. Like, I find... I like to play games, but sitting there staring at it for too long is... could be tedious. So yeah, thanks. If you hopefully you learned something, hopefully you enjoyed it. Come back for more. I'm not only going to be playing Dwarf Fortress, I'm going to be playing tons of other building, crafting oriented games. Orientated, I can't remember. I don't think it's oriented. Orient's the orient. So anyways, yeah, I'll shut her down for now, and we'll be back in the future, maybe today, definitely tomorrow, and yeah, we'll go from there. Cheers.